Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. What you see here is the statement from the African Union Chairperson, Musa Fak, about uh, the sanctions on Zimbabwe. All of us, we know for decades Zimbabwe is under sanctions, and these sanctions has been affecting the people of Zimbabwe, the economy of Zimbabwe. And since the European Union and other Western countries imposed the sanctions on Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe is not the same. So the chairperson of the African Union Commission, Musa Faki Mohammed, once again renews the long-standing AU demand for the immediate and unconditioning and unconditional lifting of sanctions imposed against institutions and individuals of the Republic of Zimbabwe. The chairperson wishes to acknowledge subsequent engagement with the European Union through political dialogue as encouraging. So uh, we see the people of Zimbabwe in the borders of South Africa just trying to cross the borders because there is economic hardship in Zimbabwe. And this economic hardship is caused by political issues, also by these sanctions. The voice of African Union for the lifting these sanctions must lays and lays and lays because those who are affecting by these sanctions are not readers, are not maybe uh, president. And remember, these sanctions was imposed during Mugabe regime, and today Mugabe regime is not there, but there are the people, the children who was born in 5 years ago, still affected by these sanctions. So as Africans, we need to call for review of these kind of sanctions that affecting even those who are not yet born. So we need to see how we can support each other. And always I say, because Africa, we are so divided in such a way we cannot speak with one voice. We cannot come together. Just imagine if Africa, we are so divided, we are so united and not divided like this. It is very easy for us to go there as Africa to say, uh, this if sanction is not enough. Also, it is very easy for us to support each other. And because we are so divided, everyone is punished according uh, to what those who are putting sanction seen on us. Uh, then this, I'm not sure if the European Union will accept this dialogue to lift the sanctions because already the president of Zimbabwe, Emerson Mnangagwa, I think last year promised to return the land to the settler that has been, the land has been taken from them by Mugabe. All of this is to try to see how uh, the sanction can be lifted. But still today, the sanctions are there and the people are still suffering. So we need to support as Africa these efforts, not only in Zimbabwe. Also, we see sanctions in some countries, such as Niger from ECOWAS. Yes, there's political instability, but we must understand as a human being that those who are affected normally are not leaders. Even today, if something happened, our leaders have their homes. Some of them, not all, some of our leaders have their homes in Paris. have their homes, second home in London, in New York. When something happened, they take or they will take a flight and move out. So the normal citizens, me and you, are those who are just suffering. And we need to see how we can recall for lifting of these sanctions to the people of Africa. These sanctions must go to those who have been maybe made mistakes and not to the whole citizens, because these sanctions has been making our development difficult, because there are some people who can't develop their industries, can't develop our sometimes even knowledge because of these sanctions. We are not supposed to engage in other economic activities. So, but all in all, we are saying that we need to support the efforts of African Union, and already African Union has joined to the G20. Maybe the voice of African Union will be listening on the matters concerning our mother continent, Africa. So I hope you know much uh, than me. If you know much, please you may write in the comment section on how we can support the people of Zimbabwe, how we can support the people of Africa.